you going? You know, it's funny. I was once asked, how is it you always listen to hard rock in the morning? And I mean, well, when you wake up every morning, drink the coffee, and run outside, and run chainsaws or hedge trimmers or anything with a two-stroke motor. I mean, loud doesn't become a problem first thing in the morning as long as you had that coffee first. Who gives a hoot? So, anyways, good morning. We got a little bit of a assembly. We're gonna assemble the old the burner for the fryer and all that. And I got a couple things to talk about the barbecue, and yeah, we'll hang out a little bit this morning. I don't know if you can hear it tippy tapping on the roof of the trailer here. She's coming down pretty good, but it would be something to see it go up, wouldn't it? Yes, it's a rainy day indeed. Alright. Set that sugar down and let's get down to business now, shall we? Okay, cool. Alright, so we got the King Cougar. We're gonna get this sucker assembled. I just brought a socket set in here. Got quite a few extra little effects other than just sockets. So hopefully we're in somewhat over this thing here. Hi, how you doing? And there's something we got. Hold on, close your eyes for a second. It's gonna get a little dizzy-ish. Dizzy-ish. There, hi. Now we're somewhat better. Eye height. Eyes are up here. Alright, so we got the old King Cougar, and we're going to get her together, which is probably just a simple. I've done one of these before, and it's not a lot to them. I think they come with a little tool to do it, but we shall see. There should be a little deflector plate somewhere in here too. Search for that in a minute. But before we get on to that, kind of want to talk about something I got, a challenge for the barbecue. Should anybody accept it? No pressure, and you got to read a warning label on her first. But if there's any brave soul willing to finish this chip, we'll get you in for the prizes at the end here. So, and that's another thing we'll talk about how we're going to do the prizes for the barbecue. But this here is the old one chip challenge, and I mean, be forewarned. All right. This chip will shock you. Anyways, It's a Carolina Reaper chip, and it's I've seen some videos, and I figured, well, she's October, she's a spooky season, so get the Reaper out, and if anybody's brave enough to give her a go, and if you finish the chip, we'll get you in for the prizes on the barbecue. So the way the prizes on the barbecue is going to work, we're going to do it like a draw style, like name draw style, and for each person that places in an event kind of thing, you get a name, so you get a ticket in the draw. So that way, no event really is, you know, kind of given, you know, one above all or anything like that. We want everything to be kind of fair and even amongst the events. Like, it's not that, you know, 40cc saw is any less important than a 60cc saw or a 100cc saw, right? You know, every saw has its plates, and there's no really, no real need to, you know what I mean, like make one better than the other kind of thing. So that's why we're going to do it, just to kind of keep the events even and everybody gets a shot at anything. And good morning, Jonas. Good morning, Chippy. I think I've seen Jay pop in there. Jay, good to see you. Southern Firewood. Before I get too ahead of myself, say hi to everybody. Good morning. Anyways, yes, so that's the way that's going to work. So if you win an event, you get your ticket, or we give you your name gets to be a ticket in the pot at the end, and then we'll have all the prizes on the table, and we'll just pull the name out the pot, and away you go. So I mean, if you win 3 events, then you get 3 tickets, and you get 3 prizes, and it'll be at various. I mean, the reason is so you don't get any event that just gets first pick of the litter or anything like that, unless there's like something that maybe there's a popular vote, like really everybody wants to see, you know, like the big, you know, 100cc size get the first pick, or if that's a popular vote, then okay, maybe we can do that. But because I'm a sucker for peer pressure that way. But anyways, but I don't really see that necessary. I think we can treat every event equally, and everybody gets a prize or a shot at a prize, whether you're good at noodling or good at, you know, cookie cutting or splitting, because we got the hand splitting competition or milling or whatever. And the truth be told, that's because the whole thing is based off of having fun. It's not so much about the prizes, is it? Well, I mean, the prizes are a nice little bonus, so it's just fun, and it gives you a little reward for, you know, being a champion at your event and all that kind of thing, right? So it's home built saws should get first pick. Ooh, yeah, people put the effort in. Either way, like I think it's just about fun. You know, I don't want it to be focused on the damn prizes, right? So we can focus on having fun around our saws, and enjoying some pop. But we do have quite a bit of prizes, and people keep on donating them, so we might even be able to do prizes for first and second place in each event, the way things are going, because heck, my dad, he went and got an Echo, what's called a gas and go pack, and from what I can tell, he got 3 of them, and he got, they come with the gas can, come with a funnel, and I think a pair of gloves or earmuffs. Couldn't quite tell in the picture, but so he's donated in for prizes, and Chippy said he's doing a still saw, which I told him he didn't have to do, so he's donating that. And a bunch of other people said, oh yeah, we're gonna bring stuff, and it's like, you know, well, you don't really have to, you know. Jay, he's got an axe he's built up, he wants to bring, and either use it as a prize or a raffle item. And it's just like, oh guys, you didn't have to do all that, you know. Like, we're well stacked up for the prizes as we are, and you know, like I said, I think I want to keep it more focused on the camaraderie and having fun. I mean, the prizes are cool and all, especially when you get to do like fun, unique stuff. But you know, it's it shouldn't be priority. Oh. So it's just the pride of winning your event, you know. That's fun too, right? So let's just kind of goofing around, guys. This ain't still timber sports or anything silly. Anyways, oh yeah, so I got 2 of them. And right off the bat, I challenged Jay, you know, because I know he can handle a hot bite, but you don't have to do it. But at any rate, if anybody can finish a chip at the barbecue, we'll put you in for a prize. But no pressure there. But if you do it, well, I mean, we got the stage. Oh, I should show you the stage I'm working on. Ooh, you might be able to see her out the window. It's kind of wet. I gotta show you. Yeah. Oh no, the black truck's in the way. You might be able to see the posts sticking. The old deck I ripped off the house, I dragged her down to the levered her out, and I got some cedar posts sticking up. I'm gonna put some like a bit of beams up here and close it, so we can put the drums and amps and speakers and stuff out there on the stage. Well, the old deck, which will be serve as a stage, and yeah. So if you're to eat the damn or pardon my French, she's early. I've only had one coffee. I should have poured another one when I come out, but it would have been full of water on my way. Anyways, no, I am not on the Wi-Fi. Anyways, so if you're to eat the chip, you got to eat it on stage if you want a prize. Because that's the whole point. We want to watch you suffer. We shall do it via live feed, likely. So that's the thing. You got to consent to do it on the stage and doing live feed too. So it's not just eating the chip. It's the embarrassment that goes with it. Anyway, Billy, best friend Billy. All right, so we get these guys open. Let's get her together, buddy. But that's the idea. So I don't know if anybody's brave enough. I know there's a few brave hearts, you know, that are becoming. So there's a couple of shots, a couple of chances. But we'll see who the true. Wow, look at that! This is way better than the burner in my old one. The old one was like almost like sheet tin, like tin. This is cast. The other one was just piped into formed like sheet metal. You know, this is actual cast. This burner. Look at that. I mean, it's not the cleanest casting. It's a little rougher on the edges, but it's cast. That's sweet. That's old school, man. I like that. That's hardcore. Hard freaking core, man. Oh, right. That goes it. That goes over. Alright. I'll try and keep an eye on the comments while I'm fiddle farting here, but that's the idea is we're doing the burner this. So I'll show you the pot in a bit. And it's got the nice big basket. If you haven't seen it already, maybe we'll go take a peek in the freezer in a bit too. Because I've been stocking up on chicken wings. The Sunday of the barbecue, we're doing a wing ding. Oh, buddy. And so I'll bust out all my hot sauces and barbecue sauces and stuff. And there should be a deflector plate there, shouldn't there? I gotta find that deflector plate. There it is. What was I on about? Oh yeah, wing ding. So, yeah, so we're gonna do like mass wing frying. Mass wing frying. And what's that about? Mass wing frying. Oh yeah, different hot sauces. So we'll just leave them plain for the most part. I might sauce up a couple because I like to mix sauces and stuff like that. Like make my own like Caesar, spicy Caesars and stuff. So like all these kind of side sauces. And anyways, we'll do that. And if you want to bring a hot sauce or a pack of wings, you know, more to merrier, all the power to you. Morning, Tasman. Yeah, I figure, well, heck, why not? We'll go early here and ask people to wake up middle of the week, you know? Surprise them while we're just tinkering away. Oh, and have you missed your Tasman? We got a nasty chip for the barbecue if somebody's interested in giving her a go. So the deal with that is they got to do it on the stage I've been building and on live feed. So they got to consent to eating the dang chip and they got to read the warning. That's part of the deal. You got to read the dang warning. And I mean, when you consent to this chip, you're doing an agreement with this company. You have nothing to do with me. So you get hurt, you sue Pacquiao or Pacquiao or Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, we'll call it the Manny Pacquiao chip because it's going to knock you out. Anyways, so yeah, and if they finish the chip, then they get in for a prize at the end of the barbecue. Get to pick one off the table. Probably the breaded 10mm, I guess. It most certainly is the dirty bugger. That dirty dog. Anyway, so yeah. If they consent to doing that, we'll do it via stage and live feed. Must read the warning, and if you're in an agreement with Manny Pacquiao or Pacquiao or whatever you want to call it, not me. If you get hurt, you got hurt by them, not me. I just happen to have the chip available. I got it from Foodland, which is the name of our independent grocery store. Used to be IGA, Independent Grocer Association, but I switched it to Foodland. But, okay. Anyway, so I got it from Foodland. So, you know, I wouldn't blame Foodland. I blame Snacky or Manny Pacquiao or whatever the name of that company is. How do you Paqui? Pokey? I don't know. Weird name. It's almost like French and Spanish mixed together. I don't know. Paqui. Oh. I eat the spicy chippy, it burns my lip. Oh no. Oh no, it hurt me. It is not good. This is not good experience. It is too spicy. Somebody, please get me a glass of water. Now, this thing, I'm not going to get away with a socket. I'm probably going to need a wrench. Well, these things are usually fine. The end I need is a rubber fitting in there, right? You don't want to go too tight anyways. Unfortunately, with it raining so bad, I don't know that I'll be able to... Oh, okay. Pain in the bunions. Yeah, October 22nd and 23rd. Billy, if you can make it, that'd be freaking awesome. You can probably bunk right here in this year bed with Jay. Well, I mean, not with Jay. You'd be in this trailer. He's got his own room here. And you know what? And it's chilly out today. I don't even have the heat on. Because it was warm yesterday and it was still warm inside the trailer here when it came in. So the insulation in here is good. So and it's got this infrared heater. And then there's like a little buddy here for the other side if need be. If it does get really cold, you can pump up both sides and get it really warm in here. But she holds the heat pretty good. And it's not like it's winter yet. I'm going to need a wrench for that. Some pliers or something. That was easy. I don't think there's much more to it. I best check out the pictures. Make sure. So I just got to tighten up that. I probably should have put some thread tape on them threads. I got some of that in the shanty. I suppose I could, before I tighten them up, take that back out and... Yeah, that's all there is to it. Simple as that, eh? Wouldn't have been. Anyways. But yeah, there it is. It comes with this big basket, which is, you know what, I'll show you the real deal. Why are we looking at pictures when we got the thing right here, eh? But yeah, we're a week and a half away officially. Not this weekend, but next weekend it's barbecue, guys. It's freaking time. So, all right, here. Okay. All right. So you see this big blah. We got the canola oil. We're gonna fill her up to the boobies, and then we got this big thing we're gonna fill up with chicken wing. Well, we'll probably have to do it a few times, and then you just then you got a basket of chicken wings, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. So that's that. And you know what? We have another one, and I can't believe, like, I just don't. I can't. Oh, you know what? I think the other one's actually just over there. I should almost show you the burner on the other one because this one's cast, and the other one's like sheet metal that's just been formed. Like this thing's way more skookum. This thing's heavy duty. Heavy duty. Check this freaking thing out. Totally cast. The whole one piece. The other one's just like a bunch of freaking sheet steel, you know, duct taped together. Like it's way cheesier than that. So the whole deal here. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh yeah, you can see. So you can see that is all sausages. Move these bottles. And then we've got chicken wings galore. Hey? How about that? We got a bunch of empty bottles there. Just chilling. Anyways, so that's that. Now, let's see what Alright, and here's the other order of business. Fisker, come on in, dude. You don't have to be wet. Or, okay, you do you, bud. Alright, so she's wet out here, but she's not too bad. So, alright. Like I said, Jay's going to be staying in the main order here. And if anybody wants to stay in one of these trailers, we got nodding on this one, eh? Any one of these trailers. So, this one's got an ice box. Those two have fridges. And those two have power, and the Creekside have power. This one, I can get power to it. But they're a lot better than sleeping in a tent on the ground. So, no one's sleeping in these things. So it would be a shame if they're empty. So this one, it do have a bed. It is dry in here. It's just a little greasy. But anyways, we do have a bed. There's a little banky and a pillow. And, you know, a little bit of amenity. And you got the little awning trail area. This one has not been claimed as of yet, though there's a few potential. So everybody needs to speak up. Or it's going to be, you know, a boxing match when everybody gets here. You know, and boxing matches are never good. You know, amongst a bunch of loggers. Because, well, hell, we hit hard. Anyways, squeak over to the maple. This one's got a little beer fridge. It's got an oven, cooking amenities. So this one has a bed and a bunk. So this one is yet to be claimed, though there are a few potential people that might wind up. But the thing is, everybody's got to put their hoof down. See, okay, that's where I'm staying. So I mean, maybe we'll do a live feed later today, specifically for claiming trailers to where you're going. Like I already gave the master suite to Jay and Janelle because they're coming from Saskatchewan. Been planning on it for a long time. They put their hoof down, said it was coming, and that's what I mean. If you're assertive, you're gonna wind up with a good place to sleep. Just be assertive if you're coming. Anyways, I'm down to the creek side here. I'm getting soaked for you guys. Let's shoot this now. All right. Here we are in the creek side. Little radio. You know, classy. Oh yeah. River table I built. I mean the Virkham's still in here. I gotta keep her clean. Oh, I'm gonna get a copyright thing here. Hang on, Blue Oyster Cult. You guys just. That's enough of that. Anyways, yes. So this one it has power running to it, no water, and it has a hockey table, and you can go ahead and it does have a fire pit. So I've left a lighter here for the fire pit, and this here comes down into a double bed. There's a futon, and then I believe this one is already claimed. The master suite is for Gerard. So I believe this is already claimed. It's nice and clean in here. And then, yeah, you can see the fire pit. And that's going to be the boat garden. And if you're staying in here and you need home light parts, there's home light parts. So there's that. So that's the trailer situation. And by golly, I'm proud of them, okay? I got all these trailers for free and fixed them up. Well, other than that big Goliath one, I paid $200 for it. Okay, so that's that. So, speak up. I don't see any comments happening here. Oh, I can't wait either, man. It's going to be cool. Oh, and you can see the stage. Oh, jeez, I left the saw out in the rain. What an arse. Yeah. Freaking guy, he left his Pioneer Partner 350 in the rain. Bet you it'll fire right up, though. She's a tough old bird. They're running her yawning for now. Let her drip dry. What an idiot. Whoops. It's not the first time, won't be the last. Alright, so trailers, get claiming them. I ain't sleeping in. No, I'm sleeping in the house. So get claiming your trailers, and um, there's room for tents here. There's a little camping area, and there's also lots of room in the front yard and a bit more room in the backyard for tents. You can see there's one of the log piles by chickens. That don't worry about that. Anyways, yeah. So that's kind of what's going on. Oh, it's gonna be cool. Oh, it's gonna be cool. So that's what's going on for trailers. So we got the big Goliath. Jay's taking the main. But oh, and I forgot to mention the recliner. So there's actually 2 more spots in this trailer. I mean, I'm gonna get them cleaned up. Trust me. I'll get all this junk out of here. The drum kit, it'll be out in the enclosed area there. So this guy, it reclines like pretty near flat out. So that's actually a sleeping spot too. And this comes out into a pull-out bed. So I mean, you know, a small family could just about sleep here. But yeah, so that's the plan with that. And of course, Jane and I got the main bedroom behind me. And the washroom works in here, water runs in here, and the deep fryer, cooker, coffee maker, everything's cool. But I gotta get it all cleaned up. Oh yeah, you got the DVD player and the DVDs, Dukes of Hazzard first seasons in there. Yeah, um, gotta have it. It's essential. But that's the plan. And the trailer, I call it the maple trailer because it calls those maple or Canada flags, maple leaf, hanging out there. It's got a TV, a DVD player in it too. So the DVD player is actually built into the TV. So I mean, there's pretty comfy amenities. Not that you're going to be spending a lot of time in trailers, I don't reckon, but whatever you want to do, if you're up early or you're up late, pop in a movie or cook yourself something extra to eat. Not that I think there's going to be lots of food. So like I said, we got all them sausages and chicken wings. And actually, I forgot to mention that a bunch of packs of those are breakfast sausages underneath the chicken wings, and that's for our Bushman breakfast on Saturday or Sunday morning. Pancakes, beans, and mush and some breakfast sausages. Anyways, and like I said, well, I do have actually was it a 6 or 8 man tent and a 4-man tent too available if need be, and there's an air mattress or two in the basement and a bunch of foam. For sleeping on and whatnot. But that's all available. So we suggest if you're coming and you're planning on staying, get into a tent or one of these things. We don't want no drinking and driving or nothing going on. That's not cool. So we'll keep it. If you plan on doing that, then you're hunkering down. And as for the games, we'll probably get going on them around like 1 o'clock. So I'll get the barbecue going in the morning, and around like noonish, we'll make sure some sausages or something are on there. So if you're hungry, get something to eat. But we'll probably get going with the CC class cookie cuts on around 1 o'clock, and we'll get going with probably Hamilton's home light hoedown there. So Tyler Hamilton. He's put up a challenge for any 60 cc or less home light and a down and up cut. So still timber sports style, where it's 1 down and 1 up. And he's got an XL, or no, it's a VI 100 or 200 or 130 or 200, which is basically a counter vibe 130 or XL 76, and then he's got an XL 76. So whoever wins that gets to pick one of those 2 saws from his Hamilton Home Light Hoedown. That's what I'm calling it. I think it's just he called it the Home Light Race, but I'm calling it the Hamilton Home Light Hoedown because that's what it is, by golly. And so there's a few guys they're working on making some hot rod home lights. I've seen some pictures and whatnot. And then after that, we'll do. We got like a few other things planned. So. But on the Sunday is the Wild Thing race. So the thing about that is we got Steve Borick, who I think it's called Spare Time Knitting is his thing, and he makes chainsaw toques, sweaters, and stuff like that. So Poland, Pioneer, McCulloch, Still, And he's netted a Poland Wild Thing too. And it says Poland Wild Thing on it, and it's all green and purple and black. Or no, is it just green and purple? Either way, he showed me a picture. It's beautiful. So we'll add that for the Wild Thing prize. I mean, of course, you can take a prize off the table too, but that's added incentive to build yourself a fast Wild Thing to get yourself the Poland Wild Thing hat, because he did a fantastic job on that. By golly, it's beautiful. Um, so that's not going to be on Sunday. So we have the Wild Thing, Hot Rod Wild Thing um, race, which kind of started out as I called it Stump the Lump, because I have my little Poland Wild Thing, the one that Aaron did for me. Well, Mama Tana's, J.K. Sawshoff, and Aaron conspired to do that, but Aaron built it there and sent it to me, and I took it to the Hoarders get together in August, and it took the Wild Thing competition. So, and since they're kind of known as the turd saw or whatever, right? So I kind of like, okay, well, we'll call it Stump the Lump, see if anybody can beat it. You know what I mean? So there's some wild things being worked on, and there's some interesting things going down. I don't know that I should say too much till it's here, but a few of the guys they've been doing some interesting work. So I get the feeling that Wild Thing will no longer be the champion in Ontario. So any of you guys out there building Wild Things, hey, I might need a fast Wild Thing again, but we'll find out in 2 weeks or a week and a half. So that's that. And like I said, so Steve's knitted that custom Poland Wild Thing toque, so you'll probably never see another one like it, and that'll be prize for the Wild Thing race. Data Bunks will get a ticket in the table draw too. So I thought that was kind of interesting to share. There's going to be some serious Wild Things, I think. Some interesting stuff going down. Like, anyways, that's basically all we got going on new to mention. I think I've mentioned before I want to do on Sunday a King of the Hill thing, so just any CC, any saw, doesn't matter what the heck, just who's top dog, you know what I mean? Let's see what the fastest one is. And again, it's all fun, and it's all just in curiosity. Who's got the best running saw of the day? Because we all know, heck, you could have a 120 cc saw that would smoke an 80 cc saw any day of the week, but all of a sudden she starts running funny. Yeah, you start losing to that 80 cc saw. So I think of it as like they wear out, or they get scoring, or something bad happens to your saw. You might not win that day. So like, it's just don't take it too to heart. If all of a sudden your favorite saw isn't the top saw of the day, that happens. Not every saw is a perfect representative of that platform. Not every one of them is running perfect. So that's just the way that is. And it happens. You might be running perfect that morning, but maybe she swallowed a piece of dirt or something happened, right? And now it's not running right. That's okay. Shit, it happens. They're just saws. Good country living. Good to see you, man. So we were talking about claiming trailers, and I didn't see anybody speak up about claiming trailers. So I think that's what we'll do. Maybe this afternoon I'll set up a live feed, and we'll call it Claiming Trailers. I'll share it to the Hoarders group, because I know there's a good bunch of them boys coming. And if you're not on the Hoarders group, I've said it once before, I'll say it again. Get on over there, join up. It's a great group. It's all about chainsaws and camaraderie. So if you don't like that, then what are you doing here? Anyways, the only thing is you have to be Canadian to join it. It is a Canadian exclusive club, which it is what it is. We got this for the international club. How about that? But anyways, if you're not on there, get into it. And it's a great club, and they do saw draws every now and then, and like I said, they get together in August, and if you haven't checked out those videos, you can see what that's mostly about. I mean, the thing about the videos too is when it comes to an event like this, or the Hoarders get together barbecue and all that stuff, like when you're doing these things on video, it's not the same as being there. You know what I mean? Like when you're there and you're hanging out with the people, it's a different experience. I mean, I can try and live feed a whole thing, but it's still it'll be fun maybe to watch, but it's just not the same. So if you can get here, it'll be a better experience. Or if you can get to the one in August, and like I said, I've been mentioning to a few people, I do plan on getting me a passport and stuff. So I want to go to some of the ones that are just south of the border, not too far from me, and checking them out. But I mean, it'll probably take like a year because Canada's silly about the whole passport thing, so it takes a while to do that. But anyways, that's in the works. We'll get working on that, and it's something else to experience an event like that. A bunch of like-minded people. Okay, take care, Jay. I didn't notice he was taking off. Gotta go to work. Oh, okay, well, you be safe, brother. Hope it works out okay and everything goes well. Yeah, okay, you too, Kitty. Love you right back, brother. But yeah, so if you can get there and experience one of these events, it's highly recommended. I mean, you're not gonna regret it, and you'll be hard pressed to find a greater group of people. And like I said, it's a like-minded group of people. We all like vintage chainsaws. We all like chainsaws. We all work for a living. And it's all just good people, just good home cooking people, as they say, right? Steak, potatoes, and broccoli. I mean, like it's just it's good. It's a good experience, and it's something that you kind of need in life. You need to get together with your people every now and then and enjoy the company. We're not we can be solitude for a long time, but we're not meant to be. We're meant to be together. I think. I don't know that. I don't know that being alone is really all that natural for a human being. So. Like I said, you can do it for a prolonged long time, but it becomes a point where we need to be together, right? So, anyways, that's all I have to say about that. And that's not this weekend, but next weekend, 22nd and 23rd October. It's October. And I'll try and do some video clipping. Like I was kind of already thinking about that the other day. Is maybe I'll try to do video clipping on the GoPro. And we'll do live feeding on the phone for as long as the battery lasts on it, right? Did you see Johnny Arnett pop in there? I did too. Good to see you, Johnny. Anyways, yeah, so that's the plan. We'll try and do clips on GoPro, and we'll do as much live feeding as we can. Like when I went to the Hoarders event, I forgot my GoPro, and I had to try and like balance doing some clips with the phone and doing live feeds with the phone as well. So it becomes a thing because you can take clips from the live feed, but you guys know just as well as me, live feeds tend to be not as good picture quality. I mean, it tends to be a little more grainy or whatever. Depends on the internet connection more than anything, I guess. But it's not really a reliable way to record things. It is nice to capture things live. Like it's fun to communicate live. Like this is why we do this, right? But it's not good for capturing or recording or trying to make a video with, because it's just not the best picture quality. But other than that, I love doing the lives. It's nice and easy for me because I don't have to edit anything. So we'll try and balance both, do a little bit of both. We'll get the good quality stuff on the GoPro, and we'll do the lives with the phone. And yeah, so I'll try and, if you guys don't make it here, I'll try and get you here as much as I can. And yeah, other than that, I would say get your butt here. But this afternoon we'll probably maybe we'll do a trailer claiming thing, or maybe we'll just leave it. So maybe we'll do a community post or something like that. I'll figure it out. I got all day. It's gonna rain for most of the day, I believe, and we're under some sort of severe weather watch for winds later on. So it's like, all right, well, tighten up some bolts, I guess. Anyways, I guess she's all got work to get to her. I gotta get hunting myself. So take her easy. Be safe. We love yous. And if you can make it to this barbecue, by golly, I can't wait to see you. We'll get some handshakes and hugging going on, and we'll have some pot locking and sawing going on as well. Till next time, y'all take care. Oh, and if you're a guitar player, feel free to play one of mine. Or if you're a bass player, bring her on up. Or if you're a singer, or if you're a drummer, we're going to be jamming Saturday night. And that's an open floor, buddy. So get on up and get on down. We're going to take her on around to Funky Town. Till next time, take her easy. Be safe.